Hello people that know how's it doing today. I'm back. So long story short, I was doing loads of work, for the tiny towns in Butlersport, so that's where I've been for the lack of uploads. So today we're talking about the National Broadband Plan, and before anybody asks, I know I have a different hat. It's a €3 million, 3 billion, sorry, not million, plan by the Irish government. I can't really complain, but somebody asked me, one of my lawyer subscribers asked me to do a video on the broadband and the broadband situation, especially in Donegal and places like that. So, as we know, I know it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating. I was in that situation about a year ago because some parts of Cavan didn't have good Wi-Fi and good broadband, and now we do. So I can't complain, to be honest, because Cavan was one of the first places to be done, because the logic that was done was Cavan would be done, and it would give a connection to Monaghan, then to Donegal, up to Donegal. So Cavan basically had to be done first, and then to give the connection to the Monaghan and Donegal, which is a true story. But I know in some places in Kerry, Cork, areas in the back end of nowhere, and some places in Donegal, some islands too, some islands of Donegal, we have to remember the islands. So as we know, Kerry is a big mountain of a place, because there's so many Kerrys, and God knows what in Kerry that's in the way, the Healy Ways pub in the way of the broadband, because there's so many things that it took. I understand because I understand why it takes so long to install the broadband to Kerry into different places, but I can't give out about the government's lack of funding for this project or anything, because €3 billion, I'm not going to complain about it, because the government are obviously trying, because they know that there's a big businesses from America, big businesses from Europe. They're not caring about the Irish people. They're just caring about getting revenue from the big businesses that are coming over here using, the low income tax and everything like that. So they can profit more, because if they use the internet, they profit more, and so forth and so on. But I understand. I feel people's pain. It will take a while, but as they say, it will take until the beginning of 2020 to try and get it all across the country, to every home in Ireland and every business in Ireland. It might be slow, let's put it that way. It is going to be very slow, because it's not the council, it's contractors that do it. It takes, but God is not the council, because we've waiting here for the next 50 years for it to be done. But anyway, we just have to be patient, because it is a huge infrastructure plan. It is huge, and I use huge because it has been going on for the last year, and it's a huge. Like Cavan's, all of Cavan's done nearly, apart from maybe one or two blind spots that's still left to be done. But Cavan's basically done, and Monaghan has been half done, I suppose you could say. But it is being done, and it will take a while for it to be done in back end of nowhere in Kerry, or up in Donegal. It would take a while. Like, as we've seen, as sure people seen ads on the telly on the Irish television stations about Inishmore, Aaron Moore, sorry, not Inishmore, Aaron Moore, off the coast of Galway, isn't it? Galway, isn't it? Aaron Moore is the coast of Galway, yeah. And it's the most connected island in the world, which means it's nearly faster broadband than Dublin and Galway. Like, that's unbelievable. It's in the ocean, not even a few islands surrounding it, but that's really it. But yeah, we just have to be patient. That's where they are. And I know we have a teddy and all the rest up, but I know people probably asking, why does he have a teddy up? So we just have to be patient. I can't say to the government they're not doing enough, because obviously they are trying. They obviously are really trying if they're winning in the spend that much money. So I'm not really going to jump down the government's neck for it, because, it's a good investment, I suppose. Make people happy. That's what government should do. But let's see what it might backfire on them. Thank you for watching. Subscribe more. Let me know what you take. Let me know if you're in some place and in, let's say, in I was going to say Australia. Wicklow. Let's say you're in Wicklow and you've bad internet coverage in some part of Wicklow. Leave a comment down below. So we'd like to know, because I know they have done Cavan nearly completely anyway. Because some Cavans keep persistent. I'm not looking at me. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. Bye.